Cam, if you don't mind, you start with that 37-foot heave at the end of the third quarter. Just kind of take us through that. Just kind of what were you thinking? Because you had a little bit more energy after that one.
Yeah, got fouled as always by the guard. He was fouling me. He didn't call it, so I was a little frustrated with that. So I just went and got the rebound and seen the shot clock. I mean, not shot clock. Seen the time on the clock. Saw that I had enough time to at least get a good shot off. I think it was like 5 seconds left. At least get down there and get a good shot off, and heaved it and it went in. So, it was just a little energy play for me to get going.
It seemed like energy was a big thing for you guys all around that 44-point quarter. What changed in that quarter once the Cavs kind of got close to the lead and you guys responded by just going off on that tear a little bit?
Yeah, just staying together, not really putting our heads down after teams go on runs like that, and then really the communication and the timeouts on the court, just problem solving, and just just communicating amongst each other, staying together, and still playing for each other. So that's what really helped us push the lead on front.
You seem to have a fair amount of energy. I mean, there's one play where you drove and you got fouled pretty hard. You popped up really quick. I mean, you were rebounding, you were passing. I mean, could you sense that your teammates were kind of feeding off of whatever energy that you had?
For sure, yeah. Sometimes when teams go on runs, we get down. So this game, I just wanted to, step out my comfort zone a little bit and just get the team, fired up and just lead by example. And, today a little bit more talk. So, so we don't go in another losing hole. So get this win, get a day off, and then right back to it with Orlando. So I feel like I just wanted to step out my comfort zone in this game and just lead the guys. And, it was a good thing I did. So
how do you guys go from a night like tonight where you guys are talking and communicating and energetic because shots are falling to being able to be that way when some of those shots don't go down?
Yeah, it's just the ability to do it. We just have to do it. Obviously, everybody's human. Everybody wants to make shots, and you're gonna get down when you miss open shots that we normally make. But at the same time, we just have to put the team first, and just if you're not making shots, just whether it's me, anybody, if you're not making shots, just keep the team first, and just bring something else. So bring something else, wherever that is, whether it's get on the floor, or just talking, or rebounding, or just getting a good stop on defense, getting the bench hyped up. So just whatever you got to do, just to keep the energy, that's what you got to do. So whether we're making them or missing them, we just got to keep that energy up no matter what. Just find other stuff to do. So that's it.
Is it help? I'm sorry.
You were talking about just finding ways. You were able to find various ways when shots didn't fall for you in just that first half. You were still able to create, be that playmaker, and then also just grab rebounds. Just how are you able to just navigate and finding your moments to attack in certain parts of this matchup?
Yeah, just knowing how they always try to guard me. They always try to take away the mid range a little bit and have people sink in the paint. So I knew coming out early, I had to be a facilitator and get guys going. Guys were making shots for me early. Jay Will, Schro, Doe and Kale, they was getting a lot of open looks off me just probing the paint in the mid range and their man sinking in. So just my job to find them, and they make it and make it miss. It's just the right read, but I trust that they'll make those shots every time. They're wide open. So really just looking how they guarded me, and then just knowing when to pick my spot, just knowing certain lineups I can get more aggressive and just stuff like that, just reading the game.
Is it helpful for you guys kind of learning how to process when the shots not falling, how to play the energy? Is it helpful these last 3 losses where you guys have had to learn from that the hard way, where now it's like, okay, we have evidence here, let's learn from that and try to change it going forward?
Say it again.
The last 3 losses you guys had, there was questions about energy and focus, and you saying how much you guys have learned how to play through that. Can those be examples for how you guys can shake it off and get better next game with the energy and everything like that?
Yeah, obviously, but at the same time, just towards the end of the year, we just have to do it. We can't keep talking about the effort, energy, and stuff. We just have to get out there and do it. If we want to get in the play-in, we just have to do it. We can't just keep getting up here and talking about the energy and effort. We just have to come out every game with the energy and effort, knowing what's at stake. So I'm kind of in the group of just do it at this point, because honestly, it's tiring talking about the same thing after a loss about the energy and effort. It's kind of cliche, the same thing we say all the time. We just have to do it. So, that's all it is to it.
This is your second game back. If I look at the stat sheet, You look great, but overall, how do you feel? I know Kevin always said that he might thought about taking you out of the game, but then you hit some big time threes. How do you feel coming off of this one?
You know, I'm always fine. I'm always ready to play. I don't want to say that. I'm going to say, you know, I had 2 years of in and out of playing, so every chance I get a playing, I want to play no matter what. So, hurt, injured, healthy, I just want to play. So, you know, but, you know, I credit, you know, KO for trusting me in these situations with the ball, making decisions, injured, you know, playing through injury or whatever it is, just trusting me and just trusting that I'm going to make the right play for the team. So, you know, I credit him a lot for that, and my teammates for also trusting me, knowing that I can make the right play for them, get them open shots wherever that is. So, yeah, it's good for sure.
When you said you got banged up, did he say anything to you at that point about pulling you, or did you have to talk your way back in? Or?
Nah, I just saying, what's his name? I think it was Dennis just running to the scores table, so I already knew I was coming out because he did bang my, you know, calf or whatever it is a little hard, but then I hit a three. With 2 threes, and then I guess he was like, shoot, just leave him in. So I was like, that's cool. So that's it.
And in Mikhail's case, just, I mean, obviously he's been having a tough time shooting-wise. You know, how good must that be for him to finally see, you know, a couple of those shots that he normally has?
Yeah, it's good. Just me knowing how he is. I know to get him more easier looks. Obviously, you know, when I'm in the lineup, I'm more of the creator kind of, so I know to get him more open looks and more, you know, easier looks. So even when I first played the game, I had a layup, but I heard him, you know, whistling or whatever he did, and I found him in transition, hit the first 3, so I knew he'll have a good game today. So it's just me recognizing to get him easier looks, so that's all it is.
Let's go.